Okay, we are live, except I am off for a second because my work is running over. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
I was a little worried that Excel killed you there for a moment.
It screwed everything up because we had that Excel training, but here's the thing, it wasn't just me, it was everybody. So sales poured back in and now they're dumping in orders. So it's like, well, shit. Like, thanks guys. Thanks guys. You are screwing me. Oh well, shit happens, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got a
Uh,
nice shipment of blocks today, so I'm unpacking all of
Ooh,
that.
beautiful. I've been spending all my money lately on new exotic special steel knives.
Awesome.
Yeah. I am planning on getting Adam Amgevert started putting twins on eBay, so I think I'm going to order one of those just to say that I did. I'm sure that it's going to be a pain to open, but at least the gin part I should be able to take care of, no problem. It's going to be the finger pins that I need to do some figuring out.
Yeah, I just ordered one of the Minwa dimple locks that have the it's the red belt. It's got the dimple pins that are going in the different direction.
Okay, so a high pin count. Oh crap! What the heck's the name of the Miwa dimple high pin counter? Uh,
There are a couple of them. The one that I think I got, oh, I had it up here. Where's my, um, I think the one that I got is either the Kaba 20, the Minwa JN, or the Kaba Star. Um,
that's the one that I was thinking was the JN because that is the same as the Kaba Star, the Miwa JN.
yeah.
Did you get it off
The,
eBay? Because if it is, that's definitely the one.
yeah, I got it off eBay. The seller I got it off of didn't have the exact model number listed, but based off the picture and the key and the information that was there, I think that's the one that it is.
Yep, I believe that that is the one. I think that they're the same. I think they're very interchangeable.
That's a cool keyway on that. Got the master lock lockout.
Jesus, what a mess! What a mess! They really are screwing me. Oh crap! I should just shut her down and be like, "That tomorrow's another day." But I'm like, I don't know. I'm weird about work. Like, if it's sitting there, it needs to be done before I shut down for the day.
Oh, I'm similar with the way that I am at work. I get
Yeah,
a
it's just not.
last minute ticket, I'll often deal with it, or if I'm at my computer at night and something comes through, I'll often tackle it, and it's like I'm right here as well.
That's where I'm at here. I think that it's just append. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing here. Shouldn't take more than estimate 4 more minutes. So Jesus, they really
Yep.
did crush me. Holy smokes.
Lockpickers Bench added a few new dimple locks to their store, so I picked them up. They're green belt. They're not pin and pin, so they're actual just regular dimple locks, which is nice.
Heck yeah, that's nice. That's literally the reason why I've never ordered a dimple lock from them, is because I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I hate multi locks. I ain't buying those. They're all basically multi lock style pin and pin locks.
Yeah, but I actually just bought a multi-lock as well. Gotta work on
I,
that purple belt still.
I have quite a few multi lock locks. My very, very favorite is not a pin and pin. It's just a green belt, the multi lock 7x7 Garrison. Such a cool lock. Oh, what is this mess that they just put here? Oh. Hmm.
And then I got a nice shipment from Cobra Instruments and 44 Delta today. Got these nice engraved picks from the chop shop.
Oh. This is the last task. We have one more thing they sent, and it is a bad transaction that we gotta fix. Hmm. Oh yeah, I think I could do this. This one's gonna be fine. Thirty. The only problem is I'm on my computer, so I can't look at the chat and see what the heck's going on.
No problem. So far, Lockchuck says hello, and then Rock Out with your lockout says evening all.
How is it going, everyone? 44. What a disaster. Guess everybody knows the feeling.
This is kind of where I enjoy my position at work because half the time I can just send it back to the service desk and say, "Oh, you guys have to do more troubleshooting. Send it back to me after you do that."
Nice. Okay, what's this look like? That is straight. We need to make one more transaction. 130, 135. Easy peasy. Ha ha. Think we're gonna be good. I believe that is the end. Double,
Yay!
yep, double check my work. Make sure we're good. 45, 45, 44 with one piece scrap. We are golden. It is about time. 22 minutes past quitting time. I am calling it. Pulling the plug. Pulling the plug. Beautiful. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. Okay. I think. Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
Okay, I'll leave. I'll leave.
What are you doing? You little shit dog. What the fuck are you doing? Get the hell out of
He,
here.
he's just wanting attention.
If I told you where his head was, that's why I like freaked out because his head was like, where it shouldn't be. Where a dog puts their head. Jesus. Freaked me out, I'm going to be honest with you, because I didn't realize he was behind me. Whew. I got goosed by my dog. All right, we're all fixed now. Okay. Whew, we're gonna make this one private after it's over. Oh Jesus! What a shit show. Seriously. Oh my God. All right, let's pick something. Let's have a good time. Let's have some fun. Okay. It's actually kind of weird because I had my comfort lock, which was this lock, but I took gins out of a different lock in ASA 600 and I put them in here so that it became a red belt ASA 700. And it became like my confidence lock, like the one that I could pick no matter what. And I was like, you know what? We're going to put the gins back in the 600. And then this became the 700 now that I can pick with trees in it, like easy peasy. I don't know. It's weird. It was tough until I put gins in it, picked it a bunch of times, then put the trees in it, and now it's like easily pickable. Pretty cool.
Huh, it's pretty cool.
But I'll tell you what, when I put the trees in this 600, because I didn't know where to store them, so I just kind of put them inside this lock. So it was an ASA 600 with 3 gins and 3 Christmas trees. It was unpickable. I couldn't pick it to save my life.
I got a couple that I did custom pins on that turned out to be similar to that.
Wow.
In fact, I may send this one out as a fun little challenge lock. I want to mix it up a little bit. I got this American Lock 5200 here that I did custom pins on. I can pick this regularly, no problem. I can pick it with spool pins and serrated pins, but with the pins I did in here, it's I just can't get this guy open anymore.
That sucks.
So let me send that out for someone to have a bit of fun with.
Okay. We're getting confused here. There we go. That's better. I had my screen mirrored. It was freaking me out. I was like, wait a second.
Oh god, I love it when that happens.
It's like everything that can go wrong today is going wrong. I got goosed by my dog, and now my back hurts because he freaked me out so bad that I don't know. It's like I tensed up every muscle in my body, and now my back hurts.
Ooh, ow.
Yep. Thanks a lot, man. It's all right. I'll go give him a pet and say I'm sorry later. Sorry I yelled at you, Jack. So you're my buddy.
Yeah, these are nice. 44 Delta has these um belt stickers that you can put on your locks and all that. They're just little dots of the different colors with the belt ranks on, And it's like,
Okay.
I decided to pick them up, and it's like, hey, they're pretty nice.
That is nice.
I think that's all my locks labeled, and oh nope, gotta tag this guy. I'm OCD when it comes to labeling and tagging my locks.
Okay. Oh, man. What is a good choice for 2 red belt lock submissions? All right, well, I know what I submitted for my red belt, and it was this lock here, an ASA 600 with gin spools. It's a good lock to put in, and I think you could probably do an ASA 700 with gins as well. I think you can. I don't think that they're same line. No, they're definitely not same line. Because that's exactly what I used. I used a 700 and a 600 for my red belt. That's what I would do. But I'm a kind of a freak that likes to pick gins, so.
Yeah, I haven't done red belt yet, so it's I'm kind of probably going to follow the same route where I've got the Gen 600 with, or the ASA 600 with gens, and then I just ordered a Kaba, I think it's a Kaba Star or something similar to that, which is the dimple lock that's got the pins in like 4 different directions. Because I like pain and suffering and all that, so figured that would be a good
Yeah,
one for that.
it's very similar. I got one laying right here, actually. This one here has the pins from 4 directions. Yeah, 1, 2. Yep, I can definitely see 4 directions inside. This is a Kaba Quattro. Stu said, red belt, I'm out. You'd be surprised. Not actually that bad. Once you kind of learn how to do a skill or two, they translate really good. What's another red belt that you could do that I have nearby? What Kaba is this? I don't remember what Kaba this is. I think this one might be a Kaba 8. Um, could use a Miwa U9. Miwa U9 if you have, crap, what is it? 8 lever? I think it's the 8 lever is red belt. Hey, there's Wolfgang's. It'll be here in a couple of minutes. Missed all the excitement. Me getting goosed and having a freaking heart attack.
Yeah, what I did with my for the red belt, the 600, is I got this ASA Twin off of eBay. Didn't have a key to it, but it had gen pins in it. So I took the gen pins out of this, and they fit in the ASA 600 without them going below the shear line. So I was able to kind of take this and make this into my red belt lock. So I've got options with it now. So that's kind of fun.
Yep, that's very good. Come on.
All right, so I think I got everything tagged now. Yay, I can pick.
Hmm. We got movement now. Six, five, good. 4 is good. There we go. Lost my tensioner. Launched. There we go. Kind of the thing about if you're floating gins, a lot of times if you're not paying attention as it lets loose, it'll, the second tensioner will slip past your finger as you push forward. Happens like freaking half the time. This was my comfort lock for a long, long time. I actually opened this red belt 600 before I opened my first blue belt walk.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's really weird. It was like easier for me to open than a my blue belt walk. What was my blue belt walk? The 98 Pro. And apparently my brain just works that way because this one skins are pretty easy because at least for me, the way it works, because you have like 2 stages. The first stage is you picking the standard part of the gin where it's just straight. You're picking that until you get all of the gins in the counter milling. At that point, you get some core movement, and then you move on to stage 2. That's where you manually counter rotate so you can lift the gins up. And it just, I don't know, just made sense in my autistic brain, I guess. I don't know. Oh, my back. Oh, oh, Jax, you were killing me. Oh, baby. That'll be difficult to explain. Go to the chiropractor. So, what'd you do to your back? Well, my dog goosed me while I was live streaming on YouTube.
Oh, they've heard weirder.
You know what? You're probably right. Actually, you're probably right. What do we want to pick next? Ouch. Let's pick this ASA 700. This is the one that I picked. I posted a video on my channel yesterday of. That was a freaking mess.
Yeah, I was watching that. When it went
That's
off
why.
frame, I was like, "Oh no!"
That's exactly. That's. Oh, God, you dirtbag. As
That's
soon
why I
as
kind of
you,
like,
as soon as, yep, as soon as you realize that it happened, it's like the rage. Oh, I was so mad.
yep. That's why I like picking on the mat here, because then I know I've got my visual boundary in terms of, okay, I can't bring the lock outside of this because then it goes outside of frame, and
Actually, not a
I've
half
done
bad
that a
idea.
lot.
See, I zoomed my camera in some. You know what? I probably shouldn't do that. That's actually really smart. I zoomed in so that I could have like better, zoom on the actual lock, but I don't need to do that. I can just record it and crop it in after the fact.
Yep.
What a dummy. Yep, what a dummy. Oops. You live and you learn, I guess. Oh boy. Actually, I almost bought another knife this morning. I woke up and there was a message on YouTube saying that Spyderco released some exclusive. Um, what was the name of the store? Like GP Knives exclusive Paramilitary 2 in Rex 76, which is like a really cool tool steel. And then I looked at my PayPal balance and decided, you know what? We're going to skip this one. We're going to skip it. I've been letting my impulsiveness.
Oh, I think Wolfgang is ready to come in.
He is. I just saw it pop up. I got the little bling. There's the man.
Hey, Bumpy. Hey, Ray. What's up?
How's it
Hey,
going?
Good evening. What are you guys picking?
Bumpy, you're up first.
I
The
got
black
the
box?
Master Lock 410 lockout.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I actually haven't done these before, so this is the first, and it's the I think it's the S keyway. It's the Yale style or the Y style keyway, which is kind of funky.
Oh,
Um, I got this one spool pin here that doesn't want to counter rotate fully, and so I gotta manually do it, and I drop everything else, and it's like, really? Stop doing that.
And I'm
uh,
picking an ASA 700. We're
nice.
picking an act.
Is
Yeah,
that the
we're picking
one
an
with
act.
the gin spools?
No, I
Yes.
actually the end of the live last Wednesday, I disassembled this and took the gins back out and put them in the ASA 600. So this is back being pinned up to black belt. So yeah, this one's a big boy lock now.
I have to try and record myself assembling and picking this gin spooled Ruko 500. Oh boy, this weekend I tried to record like 5 videos for purple belt. None of them turned out too well. I was a little bit shocked and kind of angry. I put in so much effort and nothing came out of it.
I feel you, brother. I tried to actually record this lock here yesterday, and I recorded it, and I had a pin. I was taking it out, and I pinched it too tight, and it was the top of a torpedo, and it flicked off and started rolling across the table. And I went to get it, and I took the lock out of frame.
Oh boy. Yeah, happens
Oh,
so
I
often.
was super mad, super mad. Oh, I was swearing up a storm, and then today at the beginning of the live, I had my screen, my camera turned off, and I was here getting everything ready, and my dog came up behind me and goosed me. And I couldn't, there was nothing on the screen, so I'm thinking that I'm muted, but I'm not muted. And I just start swearing up a storm because he literally scared the living shit out of me.
Oh, damn.
Yep, he just stuck his nose right in my nether area. It's oh my god, it freaked me out. Like I'm just standing here, and then all of a sudden, like something's touching your butt. Like there's no stopping the string of words that came out of my mouth.
Oh man.
That's what I said. I'm like, oh, I guess this video is going to become private after it airs, and you know what?
Yep.
I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is because I mean, it is what it is.
Not YouTube comfort anymore. It's not a content you would want to share, on YouTube. Maybe on some other platforms, maybe.
All right, come on.
All right.
I know
Let's
it's
try
pin
this.
number 4.
By the way, I printed some of these. What are these called? Circlip. So 3D printed circlips. Oh boy, these are so nice.
Really?
Yeah, there's one for the Ruko. I got a couple of these. Got some smaller ones as well. So each lens has his plans, his STL files on printables. You can download them and print them yourself. A nice design.
I gotta get a 3D printer at some point.
Yep, amen, brother. I need to do the same thing one of these days.
Oh, come on.
I feel like I'm ping ponging these same 2 pins back and forth like over and over and over again. Let's try Jimmy Long's. I think it's a little bit deeper than this.
Aha!
There you go.
Oh, nicely done. You got it.
Yay! I almost rattled it too, in my excitement.
All right, we're dropping everything. We're starting over. Okay, shake it out. We're gonna get this. I picked the damn thing just yesterday. You know what? Let's get a flat hook. Let's do that. Let's start there. Hey, we got Jeff and Things in the house. How's it going? Ha, Jeff and Things said he saw my short and it was heartbreaking, and it was after the anger and rage wore off. It was certainly heartbreaking. I mean, it's not like a huge deal because I still really suck at impressioning, so it's not like I'm getting my black belt anyway. Uh, it is what it is. Okay, 7, 6.
Finally, we managed to send out the locks to Loose Shirt. Getting them pretty soon.
Nice. Yep, I took off to mail him my package as well,
Oh,
and I
nice.
did that on. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I did that on Monday.
Oh,
Problem is that Monday was a federal holiday.
so
Yeah,
what happened?
the post office was
Oh,
closed.
oh boy. Oh
Yeah,
man.
thanks. That's what I get. It's just my luck is perfect. It's fantastic. It's exactly what happens whenever I go to do something.
I mailed mine on Tuesday. Hopefully he's getting it next week. Oh, lots of locks there. So like 8 locks, 8 half cylinders, European style, and some. I think I sent him one challenge lock. Yeah, one challenge lock.
Yep, I have a couple challenge locks that's going in with his stuff that I'm sending to. So, um, yeah, I let him know, and I think he is annoyed at my flakiness. So there's not much that I can do.
So this weekend I borrowed a DSL camera from my brother, and he brought like the whole shebang, the whole stuff for recording. I had like almost 5,000 euros sitting there on my desk.
Oh smokes! Yikes!
Uh, that much equipment. I still couldn't
Oy.
get this stuff recorded. I was really I was vivid, man. But yeah, the first hurdles were like figuring out how the focus works. You know that there's manual focus, there's automatic one. Depends on what type of optics you're using. Oh boy, it took me a while to figure it out.
All right, what are we doing wrong here? Okay, that was definitely 4. That was definitely 6. That was 1. All right, what do we screw up here? Holy smokes. We are not doing something right here. This is what I get. I was talking shit last night about it. I'm like, oh, I could pick it anytime I sit down to it. Fantastic. Oh, figures. There's pin number 1 that I thought was set. It was the regular gin.
Oh, you opened
Apparently,
it.
yeah, apparently I dropped it earlier and didn't realize. Yep, she's.
Very
You were
cool.
saying about the circlip. There's one of his circlips on the back here. It's really tight though. I'm actually going to take it off and file it down a little bit right now, or sand it down.
Oh, come on. Wow. Wow, the gin spool was actually hanging in the tip of my tweezer. Oh boy. These the things can hang onto tools.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just nailed my knee on my desk.
Oh boy.
Hey, see that? And you, like an adult, didn't swear like crazy like I did.
Almost dead, but I was able to grab the mute on the mic real quick.
That's okay. All right. I don't think that's quite enough.
All right. Let me check.
Yeah, I said I think Loose Shirt is annoyed. I sent him a message saying, "Hey, I took off to mail it, and it's a federal holiday, so I'm gonna stay home from work on Saturday and mail it that day." And then he said nothing back, so I think he's annoyed. What are you gonna do? It's just it sucks so bad. I work literally the exact hours that the post office works. I go in like 7:30 in the morning, and I work till 4:30 in the afternoon. It's like there's zero time that I can go to the post office and freaking send anything.
Even and they take lunchtime off, which makes it even more difficult.
Yep, like I guess I could send. I don't know. I just think I'm never going to get anything from anybody ever again, and I think that's just going to be the way it happens. Don't borrow anything. Don't get anything. Just if I want it, I'll buy it because it's just too much of a hassle. Actually, almost because the locks that he is getting back from me are like super cheap. The V18 is like $25 and the D9 is like 10. I actually almost bought him new ones and just had White send them to him.
That probably would be the fastest way of doing it, I
It
guess.
would be the fastest way, but I don't want to like piss him off in case he has like an emotional attack, because that would be my luck. I would do that and he would be like, but my wife bought me those locks or something crazy, like it would totally be my luck, like that he has some kind of emotional attachment to these specific ones. Oh, that's much better. Oh, slick. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that.
Oh,
She's perfect now. Woo! We're gonna pick it again.
All right, let's try this out.
Lockchuck. He says he uses pirate ship. I mean, I don't know. I think that I'm just going to never get anything from anybody ever again.
Oh, Lockchuck. Hey, well, what's up, man? I think Loose Shirt sent you one of my challenge locks. Did you get them? Did you get it, Lockchuck? I think it was a couple of months ago.
Well, let's see. Hey, we got Help with Gadgets is here. He's one of my knife buddies.
No.
So, Mr. Help with Gadgets. This my YouTube channel is very eccentric, just like me. We pick locks. I sharpen knives. I do, scatterbrained and crazy reviews of stuff. And I'm actually an amateur radio operator. So here in the spring, I'm going to start doing some radio stuff on it too. Because why not? I figure it's my channel. I'll do what I want. It can be eccentric just like me. It's just something about a year ago. I saw a video of one of my amateur radio YouTubers that I watch. He was picking locks. He was raking a lock with some, lock picks that he had. And I was like, oh, shit, that would be fun. And here we are a year later. I got, I don't know, probably, oh my God, I can't even imagine how much money I've spent on this stuff here. Oh,
I try not to
I'm
think
not,
about that.
yeah, I'm not going to say it out loud. My wife is in the other room. She may divorce me.
Oh, I almost had a pin go flying across the room there.
We got locks, we got lock picks, we have handcuffs, we got, oh God, just the amount of stuff here. And then behind it, we have knife sharpeners and resin bonded diamond stones, and we got regular diamond plates over here. It's just, I've since monopolized and taken over the entire table here. So what, maybe 6 foot by 4 foot the table, and it's just covered in my hobbies.
That's how it is.
Yep, it's like my hobbies got sick and puked everywhere, and that is my table.
All right.
Help with God. It says he's a ham as well. I'm guessing you knew that from my name.
All right. Let's try this one.
Yeah, actually, Help with Gadgets is here. We're going to show him my pride and joy while he's here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, boom, boom. All right, don't fall over. Oh, okay, let's go through Vanuatu, Easter Island, St. Brandon. Here we go, because he's going to know what this is. I could show this off all day, usually on my channel, and nobody will ever know. I'm sure you will know what this is. QSL card with Bouvet Island. It was the rarest place you could talk to on the planet Earth with a radio. I worked them using Morse code. That was what? Almost exactly 2 years ago. 2 years and 10 days ago.
Very cool.
I thought it was. I thought I was the shit whenever I worked that station. I mean, It was bananas. I mean, people were, playing music on the air and they were interfering, and it was just, it was freaking nuts. It was nuts. But yeah, I worked them there, and then I actually worked them a bunch of times on their boat on their way out to Bouvet. This one's a whole bunch of Morse code contacts, and then I had so many that they, all the different bands. There's one single sideband actually on there. Yeah, it was cool. These guys spent like $500,000 putting this trip together. Like, that's Elon Musk money. You know what I mean? Spending $500,000 to go play radio on an island where there's nothing but like ice and penguins. Yep.
One regret I've got is I was offered to go down to the Antarctic Research Station once,
No
and
shit.
I
That's
wanted to go so badly, but physically, that me and Code don't get along, and that would have been a killer for me.
cool.
But yeah, my when I was in grad school, my research advisor spent 6 months down there and wanted me to come along with him one time. It was like, oh. And then here he does a video call with us, and he's wearing shorts while outside. We're like, really? It's like, yeah, it was warmer in Antarctica than it was in New York that month.
Trying to look. I'm looking through my stack here to see if I have any Antarctica easily gotten to. Not in that book anyway. Let's look in this book. God, I just got so freaking many of these things. The amount of time I spent freaking just sitting there on the radio trying to get through to places. Well, there's one from Antarctica right there.
Oh, very cool.
Yep. And we got this one from Crozet Island. This was the third rarest place for a long time. And then these guys. These are from the guy who held the call sign that I have before me. So I like that image right there so much that I actually had that image tattooed on my arm.
Very cool.
Well, I thought it was cool. It all kind of depends on what you label as cool. It is also super freaking geeky. That's no doubt there. Yeah, I figured that'd be pretty cool in the spring. We'll because of all the ice storms and crazy cold and stuff, I actually pulled my antenna down. Because I usually run my antenna. It's an end-fed half-wave multi-band antenna. I run it as a vertical. Gets good DX, but I took it down because I did not want it to snap with all the ice. It is steel wire, but it
Yeah,
works
ice
so
so
good
is
that I don't.
destructive.
Yeah, it's such a good antenna that I don't want to take the chance of it freaking breaking because it is vertical in my giant oak tree out here. It goes straight up 60 feet. You get some crazy windstorm coming through and a branch comes down, it is dead meat. Hey, Greyhound said he was on the radio with his granddaughter the other day. It is very cool. Different things. Working hard on his duo. I also have a duo that I cannot open. Kind of is what it is. You don't know why I can't open it. I understand the principle behind it. You pick the, like, there's wafers that are up and wafers that are down and then wafers that are kind of on the side. You pick the ones that are on the side, it'll fall into a false set, and at that point you can't overset anything. So I do that and I just can't open it. I'm assuming that it's kind of like the problem that I was having with the tapered, the 700 with all tapered pins, that I would, pick at it and then I would give up too soon. I'm assuming that it's something like that, but that could also just be me deluding myself.
I just dropped the spring.
Oh no.
Time to go hunting.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
All
Hanson
right,
not happy with
assemble
me
the
lately.
lock on camera with the gins in frame. So let's try and pick it.
All right, make it happen, Captain. Let me know if you need me to send you full screen for gutting.
I already did the gutting. I assembled it instead of gutting it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Try and get this camera in the front of the lock.
That's actually a good question. Would they accept?
The only time I've ever seen them accept a live stream as belt, ranking type stuff is if they picked it on the live and then you sent them the full screen for them to gut it. You know what I mean? So that you could really see the innards of the lock.
I mean, in terms of like doing the reverse where you assemble it then pick it.
I don't know.
Because that's a good way of going about it.
Oh, come on, where did I put my lock picks?
I don't know why they wouldn't.
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it, I don't see why they wouldn't either. It's all the same. I mean, I understand, that they want to be like, kind of strict about it, like, because that's why I was recording the one yesterday, because I picked an NASA 700 with 3 gins or 3 Christmas trees, and I submitted that for my red belt along with the NASA 600. They accepted that, but when they accepted it, Sepcluse told me, "Hey, by the way, your video for the 700, you're going to need to do it again for your black belt submission because the core went out of frame, like it was covered up whenever I pulled up the pinning tray. I had
Oh,
the core sitting down under, like on the beside it. So when I picked up the tray, the core went out of where they could see it. He said, "You need to do it again and never have anything ever get hidden behind anything else." And that was why I was recording it.
Yeah. Solution: use 2 cameras.
The other solution, oh, yeah, but that's a good solution. But what happened was I screwed it up and have to record it again. The only reason I posted it was because I was like, huh, I bet you people will think it's funny, me, losing my ever loving mind. I kind of like when people show that kind of stuff. Always
yeah.
reminds me of that one video that I watched of Georgia Jim. He was picking actually a Kaba star, and he was picking it, and he was gutting it, and as he was gutting it, all of a sudden you hear 1 pin fall out, and then 3 pins fall out, and then it just starts pissing pins everywhere. And he's just,
Boy.
it was just the funniest thing. It was so funny, and he's like, "Ah, fuck me." And the video ended. It was so funny. It was the funniest video. It was like, huh, the guy's a legend, and it happens to him. So it's everything that happens to me is okay.
I think that spring went into a gate of oblivion.
That
Oh,
doesn't
sucks.
sound great, Bumpy.
Nope, because I don't know. Let's see if I got a replacement for this.
I have a Goal S that is junk as of right now because there's a spring that I lost.
Danger of doing progressive pinning.
That could definitely happen, like on especially goal walks with those freaking ball bearings in the side. Those springs on the side for those ball bearings are notorious for just launching those ball bearings into, to the moon.
All right, see what I got in my. Or oh, okay, American lock springs should work.
Lucky you.
And I think, wait a minute here, are these? They're a little smaller though. Shoot.
Okay.
There we go. Open on camera. Look at that. Gene spools.
There you go.
Picking gut. This should be enough
Awesome.
for purple, right?
We're gonna find out together, right?
Yeah, we will. I had the stuff in frame, so I'll just have to cut the video in a way so that synchronizes with the footage on my phone. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, Yagi 638, one of my easiest purple belt locks. Let's hope it's going to be accepted. There we go.
All right, so that spring worked good. Awesome.
Stop recording. And stop recording on my phone. There we go.
Cool.
Oh boy, can't wait to see this footage. Let's go to the next one. We're doing, what's next? I think we're doing, let's see.
What do we want to pick now? Let's try picking that stupid.
ESA Abloy Ruko 600 with barrel spools, huh? Let's try this one. Pick and gut, of course. I'll have to prepare the torque screwdriver for this one. There's the bidding.
Okay, so the extra pins are on the left. So I decided to not do the Apex review yet. I
Why is
decided
that?
I was going to spend another 2 weeks picking using nothing but Apex. The last day was yesterday. So
What have you picked so far with the Apex?
I actually picked everything that I sat down to pick. I was able to pick using the Evo 3 on the Apex. So I actually picked this black belt lock yesterday on video using Apex. I picked this red belt 600. Pretty much all of my padlocks I picked. This ASA Maximum Plus Restricted. I picked the 700 with tapered pins. I picked pretty much everything that I usually pick in my regular rotation. I was able to pick using those 5 picks. And it's still, I don't know. I don't like the picks as much as Jimmy Wong's. I don't think that they're as good. I don't think that they're as strong. But I still find myself grabbing the Apex set more than anything else. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure that
Maybe
it's just.
it is easier to pull out because of the magnets.
I
I could
mean, I
imagine.
think it's just because it's easy to grab. I mean, it's easy just to chuck it in my bag, and it's easy to, just have sitting with my phone because here's, oh shit, my phone is right here. But I have the, yeah, we got the backing thing for my phone. So what I usually have is my Apple iPhone in an OtterBox, and I usually clip it inside this, but I never use the belt clip part. Literally, I just use this, and I clip the phone in here with the screen up against this hard plastic, so that if I drop it, it's not going to break the screen. I've never broken an iPhone screen because I do that. But it stacks with this like really good. I put my phone in here, click, click, and then this, I just hold it like this if I'm doing something or, walk into the living room to pick some locks or whatever. It just stacks with it and I just hold it. I don't know. It's like convenient. Because it's got 5 picks. I like them all. It has a bunch of tensioners in it. I'm not going to lose anything because it's magnetic. Plus, I also fidget with it like this because, I'm a freak show. And I do
I'll
goofy
be
things.
right back.
I do goofy things that make noise. So, I don't know. It's just, it's not because it's better, and it's not because it's cheaper, and it's not because it's my favorite. It's just, I don't know. It's my favorite to mess with. It's so goofy. It's hard to put words to it.
Yeah, there's also something that I discovered. Oh boy, I think that these are my favorite picks of all time. The Jimmy Long's gem hooks. Oh boy, these 19th gem hooks are just so awesome. I managed to pick through like 90% of my locks with these three.
That is exactly what, whenever I carry this around, what I used to carry around was this. And that's the 3 Jimmy Long's gems, his turning tools, and a set of covert instrument bars. And then the Z bars are stuffed down in there. And this was my go-to pocket set. Like if I was going to the living room to sit down with some, lotto locks or whatever, this is what I'd grab. His gems really are fantastic.
Makes sense. These profiles are amazing, especially the Jimmy Long's version. I mean, I have the Moki version, but the Moki version is a little bit too wide. It doesn't fit all the locks that I'm picking. But these, oh boy, these are meticulously built.
Yep, they're nice and slender at the tip, but they widen out towards the shoulder so that they're nice and strong. And we'll just pull out. You see the difference even with Evolution, the Evo 3. That gem is significantly fatter at the tip.
Yep.
Is that like that? That gem actually reminds me of one from Bare Bones. There it is. God, it really does look like that one. Holy smokes.
Yeah. Those I haven't even tried, now that you mention it. Oh yeah,
It's full screen. They look almost identical.
yeah,
Compare that to Jimmy Long's there. Jimmy's is way more slender at the tip.
yep.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, I've cranked on these Jimmy Longs and they are freaking strong as hell.
Oh, I crank too. As you can see, I'm picking lots of paracentric locks, and sometimes the Jimmy Long starts to bend on the side like that. Look at that. But it's because of the locks that I'm picking. So
So they're getting like more of a twist than a bend, right?
yeah, twist. Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
exactly. That happens if you have a strong shank that's kind of thin towards the end like that. It's the
Yeah, some of
exact
these.
same.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's the same issue that I had with the dog legs from Greyhound. Strong picks, strong shaft, but they're a little thin towards the tip. And instead of bending like a lot of picks will do, where it deflects downward, it actually kind of deflected to the side. That's exactly what happened. Deflected to the right.
Yeah. It's not focusing well. Could you maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, that was perfect almost. Just a little bit back, a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. It's perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're good picks, and he actually did a redesign of them with Southern Specialties, and they are a-okay beefy now. So
Oh,
no
wow.
more slender tip.
Yeah. Nice. And he only sells them in the US, right? Those Greyhound pick.
Probably. I'm not positive though.
Well, Greyhound is in the chat. Maybe he can help us out.
I could actually. I don't know if he'll. Yep, he said later, guys. So I think he cut out. But we will drop a link to his stuff in the chat because they are good picks.
They are.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Saw some reviews of his stuff on YouTube lately. People are trying them out.
There it is. Greyhound lockpicking. Copy. He said that he will ship them to you. So
Oh, nice.
there you go.
Yeah, I mean, you could send them to Loose and he can figure it out. So there's no need to, mess around with customs and stuff. European value
Customs and
added
stuff.
tax and stuff like that. Oh boy, it's just a nightmare.
I believe you there. All right, let's use a gem. Let's see if we can get
While
this
I'm
one
uploading
started.
this video from the phone, let's just go ahead and pick this Ruko 600 with the barrel spools. So yeah, oh boy, this lock. I managed to pick this one 8 times in a row, and for 2 weeks I couldn't pick it after that.
Okay,
And now this
I'm
weekend I managed
familiar with
to
that
get it
lock.
in. Yeah. But yeah, it's one of my most fun locks right now.
You know, I hate this lock.
So the trick was, well, why I couldn't pick it, and I'll let you know right now,
Okay.
Ray. The reason was I basically need to use the short hook to reach the highest pins. So never use the middle of the keyway. Just basically pick it from the bottom, and you use a short hook from there, and there you can nicely pick these barrels.
Huh.
Yeah, so no deep hooks. I mean, right now I'm using a deep hook just to start out, but once I'm in stage 2, I'm just switching to a short hook.
Well, there you go. Now you know what to do. So was the deep
Yeah.
hook just too deep and it was oversetting something as you were going through?
Yes, yes, exactly. Also, for some reason, some of the deep hooks don't give you feedback when you start to look around for binders in the back. I'm not sure why that's happening. Probably has something to do with the warding. I'm not sure.
Boom, click. Stage 2.
All right, let's switch to short hook.
Hmm.
Oh, wait a second, that's a 15 thou thick. Let's try the 19 one.
Ooh, put you on. Hmm. Gem. There we go. Both concentrating.
We do indeed.
Four. Good click there. Good click on 3. We're dropping stuff. We got the dropsies. That was a big click on 1. I was really missing that one. Three. Okay. Try something a little different here. That's the only thing that is a pain about using nothing but the Apex picks is that a lot of times I'll use multi-pick or Moki pry bars because they offer thicker selection.
Oh yeah, the multi-pick tensioners are amazing. Moki as well. They have lots of
Yep,
variety.
like the multi-pick has a 1.3 millimeter. The Moki has a 1.3, a 1.5, a 2.0, and like this one, what I'm using inside of this ASA 700 here. Normally, I'll use a 1.5 millimeter. In here, to use only Apex, I have to use a 40 thou and a 25 thou stacked on top of each other. And that is not as awesome as using a single tensioner.
Definitely. Oh, something dropped. Damn it. Have you seen the 0.4 millimeter wide
I
Mokis
did.
that came
I
out?
almost ordered them and then didn't.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, I'm sure that they're just fine, but um, I actually find that Mokis, while they're good to pick with, as long as you're being careful, um, they're kind of delicate. You will bend them if you
Yeah.
are not careful. I don't think that I need to get any Mokis in any thinner gauges.
There's some blocks that I would like to try them out on. Some of the GGP extras that I have with those strange keyways.
All right, open. Good. Because I mean, I'm sure that they're fine, but oh, let me just grab them. I wonder if he changed the like the overall profile. Because I don't know if you noticed this about Jimmy Longs. Let's just show two Jimmy Longs that are exactly the same profile, but not the same profile. All right, good. Go full screen here. So here is Jimmy's gems. There is a short or a low gem in 19 thou and a low gem in 15 thou. Now they look very similar, but if you look closely, the 15 thou has a wider, taller shank.
Oh, yeah.
It's not by a
You're
lot,
right.
but it is a good bit, and it does a good bit towards making them stronger than they would be without it. Let's actually measure it. I have calipers here. All right, let's measure right at the elbow. The thinnest spot is 8. They're 10 thousandths taller at their thinnest spot. Actually, it's thinner at the tip too. The tip is 55. The tip of the 15 is Survey says 58. So it's not super thin, thicker at the tip, but it is definitely thicker here. Yep, he definitely did some things to make them stronger than they would be without it.
Not Dudette is here, asking what's up,
How's it
Ray.
going, Mr. Still Kicking?
Jimmy has the best design picks.
I agree with you.
Except.
I agree with you. Jimmy has the best design picks. They're the strongest. I think they're the most comfortable. But yet, I still pick with frickin' Apex every single day. It's upside down. Something that is not quantifiable. I think, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't bent any yet either. They've not deformed in any way. No deflection at all, sideways or horizontally or vertically, like laterally. I don't know. It's hard to put it into words, but they get more use. I can't even tell you the last time I used my Moki picks themselves.
Let me tell you, once I can get my Apex, you will see some bent ones, that's for sure.
I mean, let's grab this Moki and put it up against. Man, those gems really are freaking fat. Wow. A Moki gem versus a Moki fin. The fins are like really freaking thin. I rarely use them. They scare the shit out of me. I think that this pick would bend very, very easily. Especially if I got it in 0.4 millimeter. Woo.
Yeah, the thing is with 0.4 millimeter, those are like one of your expendable
Yeah,
picks, you
I
know?
suppose so. I never consider
You pick a lot.
I never consider Mokis.
You pick a
Oh,
lot.
sorry. Good.
Yeah, you pick a lock or two, and they are gone.
Yep, I never consider my Mokis to be expendable though, because they're like they got to come halfway around the world to get to me.
That's true.
Not Too Dead is telling Grouchy that the deep flat Jimmy hook was the one that worked magic on his first Packlock 98 Pro. I'll tell you what was the magic on your first Packlock 98 Pro was being cuffed while you did it. I was there that day, and it was bananas. He couldn't open the Packlock 98 Pro, put on a pair of handcuffs, and picked into it. So he put on a second pair of handcuffs and picked into it again. Put on another pair of handcuffs and picked into it again. It was the craziest thing I ever saw.
Wow.
It was crazy, I said.
Come on. Do I pick all of them? I don't think so. They don't feel floppy. Oh, that's better.
Oh. Hmm. Wonder if I have time to do that real fast. What should I do? Hmm. I'm not happy with that.
Is Bumpy back? He disappeared for
Yeah,
a
he is
while.
not back yet. He usually pops off
Oh.
and then goes and has dinner and then comes back in a little bit. Hmm. I should do that, but I don't know if I want to. Hmm. Still Kicking said it was one of his most fun nights in Rocksport, and it was. It was crazy. We were having a good time. We were all there. It was super fun. It was super fun, and it was crazy to watch. It was crazy to watch. Hmm. I'll wait till Bumpy gets back.
What's up with these? Let's see. Just need the right selection of picks.
And there's Bumpy. He is back.
Oh, welcome back.
Hello.
What's happening?
I just got done with some really good soup.
Oh, I love soup night. Oh, it's such a good idea. I think I'm gonna ask my wife to make soup tomorrow. Everybody knows what my dinner is tonight. It's always pizza night. Live night is always pizza night.
Pizza's good.
It is.
Where? That's what I.
I was cooking Chinese. Some chicken breast with some noodles, some vegetables.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Tomorrow's leg day, so it's gym day. I have to be ready for it.
Did you say leg day?
It's a leg day. Yeah.
Oh man. One of these days I'll do some kind of exercise or something, but I don't know. It's just oh god, it's just so much like work.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. It supposedly makes you feel good, but usually it just makes me feel like I did work.
I like how Arnold Schwarzenegger thinks about working out. He says, you know, it's like washing your teeth every night or every morning, you know,
I guess it would be for him because
or part of your
he's
life.
been doing it every
So,
day
yeah.
for freaking 50 years. I don't want to do this again.
Oh, boy.
Wonder if it would piss everybody off. Hmm.
Wasn't me.
Floppy, yeah, number one floppy.
You know what? Screw it. It's my live stream. I'm gonna do it.
Uh-oh.
I sharpened this the other day, and I'm not entirely happy with it. I'm gonna freshen it up. Who cares? It's my live, right?
Go ahead, you do you.
Who could possibly get mad about it, right? Seriously. Never know. One of these days I'll be doing some sharpening live, and somebody will see me like cut myself. All right, let's tighten this up.
And hey, not too dead.
Still kicking. Yep, I'm just not quite happy with the edge that I put on it. I thought that I had gotten the whole way to the heel, but then I just 2 seconds ago went and um, opened this little package over here because I wanted to have a little snack. And I opened it and was like, wait a second, it's still dull right there. And I'm like, screw that. I can't be carrying a knife that has a dull spot. There's none of that. Good. Yeah, Bumpy, thanks for saying about soup night too, because I think I'm going to ask for some cheddar potato soup tomorrow for dinner.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I know it does, doesn't it? We usually do that every week or two. We'll have cheddar potato soup with um, French baguette. Oh, so good.
Yeah, French onion soup is great. Have you
Oh
tried
yeah,
that
Oh
one?
yeah, that's good.
With cheese?
many times we
Uh,
make French onion soup.
Here in Vienna, we usually do pumpkin soup. It's like a pumpkin cream
Oh,
soup.
really? That's interesting.
Yeah,
That does sound interesting.
tastes pretty awesome. That's very spicy.
Oh, Not Too Dead says tomorrow is National Handcuff Day.
Is it now? Well, that's
I have to.
leave it to him to know that.
Let's see, what's my work schedule tomorrow? Because I can have a little fun with that.
You're gonna show up to
Let's see
work in
here.
handcuffs, or show up to
Um.
an online meeting.
Oh, I've done it before. I've got a when we got our puppy, I put a chain on my desk so that I could tie up the leash and have him roam around my room, but not get into trouble. So every once in a while, I'll throw a handcuff on this and handcuff it. And in the meeting, it's like, boss, this new policy of chaining us to our desk isn't really working as well as we thought it would be.
Ah, where is my marker at? How could I lose a Sharpie? Go grab another Sharpie. Oh,
It was a guy, automatic robot. And a guy was all sick.
not a Sharpie, but it's a marker, so it should work.
In fact, I got a new pair of handcuffs. Where did those go? Oh man, I'm misplacing everything left and right now. Oh, there they are.
Yep, that was just me 2 seconds ago. I can't find my Sharpie anywhere.
So I got a pair of Peerless 750Cs.
There you go. That's one of my. That was my first pair.
Yeah, I did a video the other day where I got the Shackleman cuff lockpick set from Southern Specialties, and I went through my handcuff collection, picking them with it.
Nice.
Yep, Not Too Dead. Got the just the. I mean, they're nothing special. The Peerless 750Cs. course, gotta get the pink.
I actually keep my Peerless in this case that I got from Random Jim.
Very cool. Yeah, this is the oh, what was it? I tagged it. Not this one. Where's the other one? Right. I thought I. Are you telling me I never tagged these? All right, I didn't tag them. All right, let me take a look and see what they were. It's the Master Lock number 1670. Yeah, it's
There you
that
go.
built-in combination lock, and it also has the keyway on it.
That's very cool there.
It got two of them. One of them I know the combination for. The other I don't know the combination for. I want to start working on, figuring out, like decoding them and working with that a bit.
Yeah.
In fact, what I'm going to do is, seeing that I didn't label those, I might label those because I like to have that information on hand.
Good. Wow, that's bad news. Did you see the message from Lockchuck? Bumpy.
Can it be decoded by anything other than brute force?
That's bad news.
Yep.
That sucks.
There's some YouTube videos, or some other pickers do have some videos where they go through and decode them. I think Lockpicking Lawyer had one. But yeah, no, they are difficult, but very easy to pick open still. I mean, it's. I love Master Lock where, they do a good job with the combination dial on it, make it really hard to do that, but make it real easy to pick open still.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what Master Lock is famous for. They'll have like something that's really good about a lock, like the 410 Lotto lock. It's got a really good core in it, but it's made out of freaking garbage plastic.
Yeah, and Lockchuck was asking if it could be decoded. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I'll see if I can find that video. Lockpicking Lawyer has a video where he because these are actually really interesting. There's actually 4 sets of combinations in these guys. Because the way that they're designed is for like a school. And
Oh,
so if you have like when one student graduates and it's passed off to another student, or if they change lockers per year, they can cycle it so that after like a full cycle of school and it hits back to the first cycle, the student who originally had the locker is no longer there, and so hence them knowing the combination really isn't applicable. And it just can reuse the 4 combinations that way. I don't have the key to do that with I want to get it, but was at least the one I found on eBay was very pricey.
I didn't realize that it was one of those. Actually, Broke Picks is pretty familiar with that particular lock because I actually talked to him about it. I didn't realize that that's what that was that you were talking about with the key and the uh, combo.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think that. Jeez.
Yeah, I want to see if I can find one that I can get all 4 combinations for. Just kind of play with and all that, but yeah, I want to get into like doing the safe cracking and that type of manipulation. I got the that challenge safe from Sparrows, which is interesting. Haven't had a
That's
chance to
really
really
cool.
play with it though.
I've never done any kind of safe cracking either. I know that Sergeant Greenleaf is the Sergeant in Greenleaf is like the gold standard that everybody attains to get to.
Yeah, that would be interesting, Broke Pick, in terms of seeing, what's inside of these guys here. I'm tempted to, do a cutaway with this. Because I've been curious what it looks like inside the mechanisms here.
Cracked a few safes in his days. I believe you. Nope, not ready.
Oh, what is that? Already past midnight. Damn it.
Days always go by fast, don't they? Especially as we get older.
They do. Oh man, I wanted to open this one on stream. Damn it. Just need to find the right hooks to get in there. Because I'm really struggling to set the pins for some reason. Really weird.
Good.
Yeah, that would be cool, Broke Picks. Not the slicing the finger open, but showing that off and all that.
I'll leave it to Nola. The word plays. Oh. My wife is wondering why I'm sharpening a knife on my lock picking live. Well, it's because it needed done, and now is when I have time to do it. I guess she doesn't understand my idiosyncrasies yet.
Ooh. Careful with that. Yeah, I got one of the engraved pick sets from Covert Instruments, and I got the pick holder that they had that they're selling with it too.
Oh,
The
nice.
nice
Oh,
pick
yeah.
holder.
What's engraved there? I couldn't read. Couldn't see it.
Let me see if I can get a good picture of it. Let me.
Oh,
Go full screen.
nice.
Yeah, let me change my focus so that it's closer to the camera. Yeah, there we go.
It is nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they got some nice engraved sets and all that. So
I have the first ones that came out whenever they were just limited. The
oh, the
Topo.
topo.
Yep.
Yep. Yep, I got the small batch ones too.
Yep. That was back like before they started like doing the whole chop shop deal.
Yep. There it is. And you can take me off full screen if you want.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna have to bounce. It's past midnight. I should get some sleep.
Yep. Very good. Thank you for coming and
Yeah.
picking with us.
Yeah, no problem.
It's always fun picking with you.
Thank you very much. I feel the same.
I hope you get your purple belt from that video earlier.
We'll see. I'll have to cut it because I'll have to synchronize both cameras. I mean, the footage on both cameras because I was recording with the webcam and with the mobile phone as well. So I use the mobile phone to record the gin orientation. Hopefully this will be correct now. Well, if not, I'll have to get back to the DSL camera again, which will suck because that thing is heavy.
Well, you're getting better at it. So.
All right. Yeah, definitely. Well, I wish you guys a great rest of the night, and thank you for having me.
Yep.
See you guys.
Thank you.
See you later.
Give us another couple minutes of attention, and then maybe we'll go out for the evening as well.
All right.
I'm a little bit hungry myself. My wife actually brought the pizza home before the live even started.
Yeah, my hands don't want to cooperate with me today.
Feel you about that.
How did he manage with all the ice and all that from the past storm? Did he get much?
We got probably 4-ish inches, which wasn't like crazy bad, but the way it happened was not great. The storm was coming, so I'm like looking outside. I'm like, oh man, we're starting to get some like a decent amount of snow. I better go outside and start, shoveling and get some salt down and stuff. So I went outside, started shoveling, opened up my salt bucket, and there was no salt.
Ooh.
It's like 8 p.m. on the day that the storm's coming. It's like, crap, there's no way I'm going to be able to get salt anywhere. Plus, it's storming, so the roads are sucky already. So we ordered some to deliver it to the house, and everywhere was out. We found one place that said that they had it, so we ordered it for delivery, and we ended up getting a substitution, which is like those, little jugs of salt that you can get to put in your car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 of those little jugs. So live and learn, right?
Yeah, we didn't get hit too hard with the snow here. We got the ice, so we got about, I would say, a good half-inch of ice.
Yowza. Yep, we got a bunch of snow. We got a bunch of ice. It was what it was. Okay. Yep, I learned a valuable lesson. Go outside and check your salt supply before the storm comes.
Oh, definitely.
Good thing is that we're getting towards the end of the winter season, so I will be happy
Now,
about that.
now you know what's going to happen. Now that you said that, we're going to get a major winter storm coming up through the area that's going to dump, 3-4 feet of snow now.
That would be freaking nuts, wouldn't it? It is pretty cold. We're having like a cold snap here where I live, so it was about 8 degrees when I woke up this morning.
It was about the same here. Let's see here. What is it right now? It is 17.6 degrees where I'm at.
All right, it's worth
That's not too
checking.
bad for New York.
It is 19 degrees here in southwestern Pennsylvania.
But yeah, 20 in Houston. That is cold for that area.
Oh yeah, it is. When was that? 2 years ago, where everything froze up in Texas, and everybody's house was like covered in frozen waterfalls because all the pipes burst because they don't have like any kind of insulation there. I think that was 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, I remember that. I don't know exactly when it happened, but I think that's about right. Joshua says it was in 2021, so 4 years ago.
Jeez, I didn't realize it was that long ago. My God, I'm getting so old. Like where things that you think is like 2 or 3 years ago was actually 8.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, do you remember when this happened? It was like 5 years ago, and then your wife looks at you and was like, "That was 15 years ago. What are you talking about?" Oh well, it's fine, right? Okay, we're gonna call this one. Let's see what we got. Feel pretty good about that edge. I did get something to go with my sharpening apparatus. Where the heck did it go? There it is. A new – digital angle cube.
Oh, very cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I got one of those. Those are really nice.
All right. Let's get this out of the way, and then we'll check out our handiwork. All right. Moment of truth. That doesn't work. Well, kind of sharp. Let's see. Oh, yeah. She's sharp. Perfect. I feel much better now. I can't have a knife in my pocket that's not like ready to split atoms. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta go through and sharpen mine at some point. I don't have anything as fancy as yours. I just use this guy here and just do it freehand.
Oh yeah, I don't freehand anything. Not these ones anyway. I mean, I would freehand like something like this.
Yeah.
I'd freehand this one. That wouldn't be that bad. But like, if it costs more than like $100, I don't want to take the chance because next thing you know, I'm going to be trying to replace it because I screwed it up and there's a big old smile on it. Which I have done. Actually, I screwed up a knife not 3 weeks ago. I screwed up a knife because I got new regular diamond stones and I didn't think to like break them in. So I have scratches on this super polished knife. Oh God, it just breaks my heart. I don't think you can
Oof.
see it, but
Yeah, bad.
yeah, it's pretty hard to see, but I know it's there and it makes me want to cry. Oh well. Ray, live a little. Nope, there will be no freehand sharpening of $300 knives. Not for me. Like this one, I would definitely never do this one.
If
Three
I
hundred bucks
got
to
like,
replace it is way too much money.
yeah, I don't know if I've ever really got a $300 knife that would. If I got a $300 knife, that would go right in a little case of mine. I'd never use. It's like this. I think is the most expensive one that, like I paid like maybe 100 for this one. But I put my knife through the ringer really with them. I mean, it's I'll dig into ground with them. I'll break things open with them. I'll pry things open with them.
Yep. See that's the same thing that I thought. It was like, $50 is enough. You can get some D2 or some, 9CR18 MOV or something. And then I got my first knife with a super steel, and it was like, holy shit, this is like a completely different thing. Like where you know, break down literally 10 pizza boxes, a bunch of, pop cases, and, you do that like 3 weeks in a row, and you're like, I can't believe this thing's still sharp. It's like crazy how long the edges last. And then it put me down the rabbit hole of the chemistry and the geometries and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And yep, I'm a weird guy. but I do use them, even if they are expensive. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. You want to do a really good test with them, baton them into some wood.
Ooh, that I probably wouldn't do.
See, that's what I do in my shop is in my wood shop, and that's why primarily would use my knife for splitting wood, and so I'll just
Ooh,
flip it open, just put it right between the grain, and whack it with a hammer.
ooh, baby. Yeah, that's a little too much. That's too much for me.
Although it's a good test for the steel because you can see if the blade rolls or how the edge holds up. I mean good steel should survive that.
Yeah, good
I
tough
only had
steel
one
will.
knife break on me.
Yep, none of these would survive that kind of stuff. These are all tool steels, so they don't have that kind of toughness to be hammered on. That's for sure.
Oh, I forgot that one.
Not to. Don't beat up on that Mannix. You got to sell it to me one of these days. He has a specific knife that they don't make anymore. He's not allowed to
Hey,
break
you
it
gotta treat
before he
that with
sells it
care
to me.
then.
Yep. Don't break it before you get to sell it to me.
All right, I think that is all the locks marked now. Yay!
Perfect. Another little spot. All right. I think that we are going to call it for the evening.
All right.
And that shall be that. Hopefully, I don't ever do this again where I just kind of have an OCD moment and need to sharpen a knife up. Because it
It's
was
always
kind of
interesting
weird.
seeing the way that you do it.
It's just,
But
I'm just
as I
weird
think
guy.
Not Too Dead mentioned, was it Not Too Dead that mentioned that, hey, your channel is where was that? Knives, locks, and
Yes, it
knives,
is.
lives, and locks. So, you're good.
Yeah. Scratch the blade. I was just polishing it out. Yep, I think that'll do. Perfect. All right. Not Too Dead. Thank you so much for coming. Josh B. Appreciate you being here. Bumpy, for sure. I appreciate you being here. Also,
Always fun.
Wolfgang. Wolfgang, good. Thank you for being here. I don't know if Jeff and Things is still here or Lockchuck, but to those two guys, appreciate them being here as well. I think that's about it. I think that's it. So, what is coming up this week for me and my channel? So, I always do a knife sharpening on, Saturday, Sunday, something like that. I think I'm going to do it Sunday this week because I am going live on Sunday morning with Stu, Charles Watt. So this is our week to go live, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Ray and Stu do coffee around the world. That is this Sunday. So we're going to do that. And then I think I'm going to sharpen a knife later that evening. So I need to do this one actually. So I figure since I'm sharpening, I might as well do it live. So anyway, thank you all for coming. Thank you again to you, Bumpy. And I will see you guys all at the next one. Have a great night.
All right, later on.